So welcome to JG's Fight Talk, here live from the UK.
And Ireland.
And Ireland. Sorry, it's early. It's 4:30 in the morning. You are here with Joel and the EFB man, Ender, as always.
One of us stayed up. One of us went to bed. Guess which?
Let's not. I didn't even put any makeup on. Errol Spence Jr. versus Terence Crawford. Here's the one that we've been waiting for. A lot of people are saying fight of the decade, of anticipation, shall we say. And we are going straight in. Spence in the black shorts with the white trim, with the red round the waistband. We've got Terence Crawford in the black shorts with the netting around the edge. 1 of 12 rounds. We're going for the IBF, the WBA Super, the WBC and the WBO Welterweight titles. This is the one, Ender. This is the one. Very intensive start. Both southpaw fighters.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, it's got chess match written all over it.
Oh, completely.
Time to go out.
If you wanted a brawl, you're going to be sadly mistaken. This is going to be a battle of the absolute peak boxing brains.
And Spence seems to have come out really well to start here.
Well, yeah, everyone was saying that because Spence is an early starter and Crawford is a low-intensity fighter. Like, he doesn't waste his punches. And
Good
that's why
jab there by Crawford.
And that's why I was.
Crawford looks so chilled out, though, doesn't he?
He really does. But that's his whole modus operandi. Like, but Spence, for me, like, he's in the middle of the round, he's in the middle of the ring, and he's dominating. He's flicking out the jab.
Yeah, a lot of double jabs going on.
Yeah. But
it's, as we say, it's just going to be that sort of tentative start.
These
guys feel each other out. There's a lot of build up to this fight. We've got about 50 seconds to go round one, and not too much in it. But Crawford seems to just be flicking out that jab now. But Spence, for me, just sort of commanding the jabs at the moment.
Yeah, Spence has got the center of the ring and he's busier, as we knew he would be. Crawford he's a low volume puncher, but when he throws his punches, they mean something. But yeah, for me, Spence is up so far. Spence catching Crawford in the corner there.
Yeah, for me, round one, I think we're going with Spence on that first one.
I think we are most certainly going with. Well, sorry, you can go. Yeah, I'm certainly going with Spence on that one.
Yeah, he just seemed to. He was really flicking that jab out. He's moving really well.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time flicking out the double jab,
and
then getting ready with that left hand. But as I say, a lot of back and forth at the moment. They're both trying to sort of jockey for position almost. But Crawford not rushing anything. When he throws, he's very particular. But yeah. Is what it is. It's what we expected, really.
If you are watching along with us, shout out where you're watching us from and who you've got, who you want to win.
Send us your comments, send us your scorecards. Let us know how you see it at home. Here we go, round two. That was a very quick break.
1 minute, you'll find.
Yeah, just seem to go quick though, don't they?
Oh, they do.
So yeah, back out the blocks here and there. Good bit of work there by Spence. Sort of 3 jabs in a row, throwing the left to the body, but I think this is what we're gonna see at the moment.
Absolutely. Crawford with a very high guard. Spence went to the body there, and if he'd connected, it would have been nice.
Yeah, Crawford guarding really well, making it very difficult to hit a point-scoring punch almost.
But well, I would say it's guards quite high. He leaves his torso a bit.
Crawford there, good couple of jabs and a hook.
And even though Spence is the taller fighter, because of his stance,
he brings himself down, doesn't he? So
yeah. And just as I said that, Crawford crouched a little.
Errol Spence is trying to work now, his way in, flicking those jabs. A good hook there, but I think the majority hit the gloves, but definitely good. A lot more push in the fight now from Spence. Absolutely. Crawford definitely not sort of hanging back though. He's now starting to work that jab a lot more now.
Well, I think even just to keep Spence back, he needs to be doing that a little bit more, because Spence seems very dominant in the fight so far.
Good hook there by Terence Crawford though. He's definitely saying, hang on, you're not going to dominate me.
Yeah. Well, that's what Crawford does. It's just his minimalist
presence
approach. What he does is
good shots there. Good shots there by Crawford. It was a jab followed by a cross, and wow, he definitely woke Spence up there.
Yeah.
And the jab of Crawford at the moment, I have to say, Spence is down. What a shot. Wow, I don't think people were expecting that early. Crawford is now...
It seemed like he was just pushed him off balance.
It was almost like a jab, but a help to the floor.
Yeah, but if you looked at where his feet were, he was badly positioned. Bud just hit him, and he went down, and it's a knockdown, and that's it. Crawford.
Let's be honest though, in these sort of fights, you can't be caught off balance, off guard.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, it was a right hand ender, but it kind of landed on the shoulder blade. It was around that sort of area. So it was a real flash.
I didn't mean to play down the shot, but I was just looking at it.
I think in the replay it shows it a bit more, doesn't it?
Yeah. It was just the way Spence was so flat-footed.
Well, Spence has come out in this third round straight away.
Well, he has to now.
I can't allow this guy the room now. That's the first time Crawford sort of woken up to putting an attack in, and he's put me on my arse. Do you know what I mean?
That's what Crawford is. He is like minimalist. He doesn't throw a lot of punches, but every punch he throws has meaning behind it, And as you said, Spence has now come out. But again, he's always come out fast, but he seems to be coming out with a little bit more intensity now in round 3 because he knows he's down, and he has been down, which is...
Crawford really, Spence really starting to try and push here, trying to put a bit of dominance on Crawford now.
Yeah.
But Crawford, every time Spence just comes forward, it's almost like Crawford hits him to the point where
because even there,
I'm
Spence
here.
That's an excellent hook to the body by Spence, but Crawford just came out.
Yeah, Crawford seems so...
now Crawford, even when he throws his jab, there's such venom behind it. Like it's
that's
like
what I mean.
Every Crawford punch is meaningful.
Great head movement and footwork here by Crawford at the moment. Just rolls away from the ropes. Good 1-2. Spence is working here, though. He's putting the volume in. But as we say, Crawford just seems to remind him with a massive shot. And it is always a big snap jab or a punch to the body that just sort of gives Spence that sort of, oh, okay, I'm in fight with him, and backs off just a tiny bit. But
a nice overhand
big
right
shots
there
coming in here now with 1 minute to go. Some good 1-2s from both guys.
Yeah, it was a nice overhand left there from Spence.
The ref is really just letting this flow, which is really good.
Well, I mean, when you have such high quality fighters that are not fouling, they
don't want to clinch, do they? They want to get on with it.
Well, I mean, they may be clinching later, but I mean, like, he's
big right hand there by Crawford, which really hit the temple of Spence. Spence almost smiling to himself. Let's be honest, some people even thinking Spence shouldn't even really be here after the awful situation he was in a while back. Incredible that he's back boxing again, to be honest.
Yeah.
So to be treated to this is on different levels, isn't it?
Like, this round 3 is just phenomenal. Like, the exchanges here, I mean,
the two guys are really going. There we go. End of the round for me. Wow. For me, Crawford took that one for me. He just, like Ender was saying, when he lands those shots, they are big shots, and they're counting, aren't they? They really are counting. Yes, Errol Spence pushing the fight, trying to really pick up the pace on it, but Crawford just in control.
Absolutely.
Keeping it at his pace, showing the dominance when he needs to, and for me, wins a round based on that.
Yeah, I was just about to jump in, and like that, the absolutely quality scoring punches from me came from Crawford. In the exchanges, Crawford seemed more dominant. It's a Crawford round for me. So, I have him 2 up already.
Yeah, here we go, round 4. And we saw a bit of Money Mayweather there. Of course he's going to be ringside.
Absolutely. Yeah, Tommy Hearns was there earlier. Yeah, there's
going to be the names there, because this...
they were all there. Evander Holyfield was there.
Crawford here now working his magic, flicking out the jab, going to the body. Spence goes to the body and flicks an uppercut in as well. These two just tacticians. Fantastic to watch.
Oh, it really is.
There's blood coming from the nose of Spence.
Like Crawford's punches just seem so vicious as well,
Yeah, Spence, as they're coming in sort of close proximity.
Oh, what an uppercut there from Crawford.
Another uppercut by Crawford, yeah.
Jesus,
there's some big shots coming in by Spence, though, just through a great left hook. What a left hand by Crawford.
Oh, that's a lovely left hook by
These two are really opening up now. Incredible. Crawford landing some massive shots here at the moment.
They are not taking one step back, either of them.
This has warmed up quicker than I thought it was going
to. It really has. I mean, we're in round 4 here, and it's just all action.
Good combination there by Spence, going to the body as well. Crawford doesn't seem fazed by it, but he takes.
The crowd are on their feet. The crowd are on their feet in round 4. That's how good it is.
Spence chucking that jab out again, doing really great stuff with that jab. But Crawford here. Keeping a high guard.
Spence trying to open him up with an uppercut.
He's landed a few of those uppercuts, Crawford, I'll tell you. And his are landing, aren't they? They're vicious.
Oh, his are really landing. Like, I mean, I mean,
good jab there by both guys at the same time. Crawford chucking an uppercut in there while they were in the clinch. Double jab there by Crawford.
Excellent hook by Crawford as well. You know, it's just bloody brilliant, literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
Poor old Spence's face is looking fairly bloody.
Crawford, though, just sticking behind that jab. Good body shots there by, like, a good almost 1-2 of body shots. Fantastic. Well, for me, Crawford is in the driving seat.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong, we're still seeing some fantastic footwork and some great work behind that jab by Spence. I think that's the thing. He's really pushing the fight. He's trying to get it at the speed of making it.
I mean, Spence is very good. It's just Crawford is even better.
They just showed that replay of that left hand by Crawford, and oh my, that was a shot.
Oh, that left hook, it
That's
really.
A shot.
And then followed by the uppercut, and Spence swings it there. It's things like that that just show you the difference in the round. Oh my God, they're slow-moing it.
Yeah, what a shot!
Oh,
but I have to say, he seems, and I know we're only just about to go into round 5. Let us know how you're seeing it at home. It's the doctor's in having a look at Spence at the moment. I wonder if they're worrying about those eyes. Because
see, that could be it. That detached retina, and I did say it in the prediction show I did with the guys about it could be the difference. But the doctor's right now, he's happy to let it continue, but it's worrying signs
coming in here by Crawford now.
It's worrying signs if you're a Spence fan. But having the rounds just flown. Oh, and Crawford again with that overhand lobbing
Spence
left.
Is really trying to push his way into this fight.
Oh, Crawford knows that left hook is working, and he's throwing it with a vicious abandon.
Good hook by Spence, but the referee has a word because the elbows were starting to fly up a bit high there. Crawford's jab is a thing of beauty, isn't it?
It really is.
So hard. But Errol Spence coming back. Good left hook. Devastating right hand, though, by Crawford. He's really starting to motor along here, Crawford. The ref has a quick word with him, though, for pulling the head down. God, a wild swing there by Spence. It could be something that's totally out of character that's going to win this fight for Spence, because what he's doing at the moment is he's just walking into that jab, and the uppercut of Crawford that comes in every now and again is brutal.
Yeah, like Spence tried that big overhand left, but it didn't connect.
Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah.
But he's got a real flash left hook, Crawford. Fantastic. It was about three hooks there by Spence in a row. And he's now starting to do the work. Landed some good body shots there. Spence definitely getting some momentum going here. Massive hook there by Spence.
Great hook and a jab by Crawford there.
Yeah, Crawford's really.
Oh, there's that big hook by Spence now. I'm a little behind you, obviously.
but the face of Spence is really starting to
flow
now. It's very, very, very red.
Yeah, a cracking left hand by Spence.
Back to the corners.
A nice job by Spence as well there.
I have to say, for me, Spence round.
Yeah, I think on the balance of things, I would agree with you, and I would be giving that round to Spence.
Yeah, Spence really seemed to. He's still trying to keep that momentum going. He's trying to get. Trying to make the fight his own, and I think
I'm just seeing the replay of the left hook there by Spence.
Yeah. You can probably hear my cat in the background. I apologise.
Yeah, my cat's outside.
But I'm surprised the ref was obviously the doctor was a bit happier with that round. But here we go, round 6. Spence is flicking that jab out again, continually. Well, Crawford's come out here and he's pinned Spence straight to the ropes. The ref's just saying, stop trying to hold his head down. To Crawford. But as I say, that brought Spence back into the fight, that round. He needed that round, to be perfectly honest. And there's some big shots coming in here by Spence now, but a big cracking left hand from Crawford just to remind him who he's in with. It's one of those. There's some good body shots coming in from both guys here. But then Crawford comes in with an uppercut just to chuck that in again. It's almost going to be kitchen sink stuff here, I think, from both guys. They know what's on the line. Yeah, we're sort of just guiding you along through this one. A big shot there by Crawford. And to be fair, Spence did well to stay on his feet. It's almost like he just got his footwork wrong again. The ref's having a word with Spence now. I'm not quite sure what that was for.
Oh, what a...
Another big left hand by Crawford. Crawford really, I think he let that round slip, the last one, because he's back to form here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you're that much on the pressure, you can
some big body shots coming in by Spence here now. He's really trying to push this fight, push the speed along. Some good shots coming in now. Big left hand by Crawford, though. Bloody hell. Errol Spence on the ropes at the moment, but definitely you can't knock the guy for punch output. He throws some punches, doesn't he? The volume of punches, but it's the power of the punch from Crawford that just winning this fight at the moment.
Yeah, I mean,
the precision and the power.
Spence has had some nice overhand rights as well there.
But as I say, we're not the judges. It's what the judges are looking at. And they could be looking at this very differently. For me, that was a Crawford round. I could see that going either way based on...
Do you know you've said that? And you know what I'm going to say? I was giving this to Spence.
Yeah,
so there you go.
I think when you look at that, the punch, the punch volume and the real push of the fight, he's really, really pushing the fight to get it to where he wants it to be.
Yeah.
But when you look at some of these slow-mos that they're going to here...
Excuse me for 1 second, Joe. I'll be back in a second.
Those left hands are just power, absolute powerhouses. Just drop Ender out for a minute. Yeah, absolute power shots. So, yeah, here we go into round 7. Crawford comes out with a double jab and an uppercut there, followed by another double jab from Spence. Some big shots coming in now. Left hand, big right hand there. They've gone to scorecards, and on the scorecards, they've got Crawford 59, Spence 54. It really seems to be heating up here, but Crawford really starting to motor along in this fight. Good double jab there by Crawford. The face looking very bloody and swollen on Spence now. But Crawford landing some big stuff of his own. We got Ender back.
We do indeed.
Spence landing a big shot of his own. Spence is down.
And proper down.
That was a flash. That was. But I have to say, Spence looks really sore. Really sore here. Is Crawford going to go for the jugular here? Big right hand there by Crawford.
There's some venom in
Crawford Spence not giving up though. Oh, some massive shots here coming in by Crawford now. The referee getting himself into position because it's getting to that point now. He's going to be looking at that face saying, how much more can this guy take? Working to the body though, Spence. I'll give him that. He's come out. He's giving it. Good couple of hooks there. The ref gets in between. Reset again. Crawford, massive, like almost like Clubber Lang style overhand left.
He really looks like the more dominant fighter, and he really looks like the guy that's throwing all the bigger punches.
Yeah, it's incredible. I have to say, really, I am impressed by both guys. It's just Crawford is saying, no, I'm going to fight my fight, and this is how I'm going to do it, and he has done it. Up to this point, about 30 seconds left of round 7. But that was definitely another big round for Crawford. On the point side of things, he's just shown his dominance. Spence Jr. trying to keep himself at that in there. To be perfectly honest, Crawford ending that round big. What a right hand! What a massive right hand that was.
Huge.
Right at the end of the round. What a flash shot that was.
Absolutely.
Bloody hell.
So that's a 10-7 round.
I'm surprised the doctor's coming. He's in there staring at Spence. Because no offense, his face looks awful.
If I was
you'd be looking at it.
Team, I'd be looking at whether this is
it worth it
to continue. But
some of those shots by Crawford, incredible. The first knockdown was an uppercut with a flash hook, right hand. The uppercut was beautiful. And basically the right hand kind of came top to the back of the head, but he was already on the way down. It was almost a helping hand.
Yeah. I don't know what's after fucking my damned phone. It keeps on switching off.
But it's here we go into the next round again. Round 8.
Yeah,
Crawford's going to be thinking he's here for the taking. I've seen the doctor popping in and out.
Yeah.
So let's see how this one plays out. We're in round 8. We got the flash hands of Spence. They've gone to the scorecards. Crawford 69-61. Wow.
Yeah, so they've literally given one round to Spence. whereas we have been generous and given him.
You gave him 2.
I give him 3. Sorry. This is really bugging me now.
But Crawford here, Spence flicking the jab out, trying to sort of reset his game plan here. He needs something big now, Spence, to be perfectly honest. And we're in round 8, but he needs to get going here.
Absolutely.
There's a good body shot by Crawford there as he sort of pushes him across the ring. Spence just flicking the jab out, trying to go to the body, trying to do something different here. But Crawford just slowly walking him down.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like...
Some big shots coming in here. Big right hand. Spence lost his balance, but did well to stay on his feet, to be fair.
Yeah.
Crawford just picking those big shots now. Big right overhand shot there, which went a bit wild.
What a cracking left, though, from Crawford.
Spence come back with 2 hooks of his own, trying to find something in this fight.
Yeah.
He's a good couple of hooks there, but majority on the gloves. Crawford goes back behind that jab again, a jab of his own by Spence. Good 1-2 by Spence, but the majority are going on the gloves. Crawford's had such a good guard in this match. Just held a high guard. Enticed Spence in almost, and then just levels him with either that right hand or the uppercut down the middle. For me...
that's another Crawford round.
So for me, I don't know, it's a difficult one because...
Well, I mean, I've given 1 to Spence, you've given to Crawford, so that would put us back on an even keel.
I think when you look at it, like I've said with the majority of the rounds, I think Spence is doing the work. Spence is putting in the chase almost.
Yeah.
But Crawford just has control. So I think Crawford takes the round. But I think when you look at what Spence is trying to do, he's still trying to think, is this guy's engine going to go? If I keep pushing, am I going to find that success? Because he's going to slow. Like, am I going to change his game plan by pushing and pushing? But I just can't see it. I just can't see it. We're going into round 9. Round 9 here. Showtime boxing. You're here with Spence Jr. versus Crawford. You're here with me in the EFB, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Check out the rest of the content when we're not doing live watch-alongs. But this is the one. Spence versus Crawford, round 9. Crawford's come out in this round, taking an early position in the centre of the ring, really.
Yeah.
So that big devastating jab. Steve Farhood has got 79 to 70.
Yeah. And we're both 77. No, you're 78, 71, and I'm 77, 72, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, good few hooks there by Spence, but onto the gloves. As you say, Crawford high guard in this one. He's almost inviting the body shots, knowing that he can land the solid shots when the openings come.
Yeah.
I have to say, great arena, the T-Mobile Arena. Fantastic.
It certainly is.
dominant jab here.
Yeah.
Crawford.
I was going to say Crawford's really exerting his dominance here. And fair play to Spence for wild swing and a miss by
big
Spence.
shots there though. Spence came in close to try and some good body shots there by Spence though, and a good left hook to the up top.
I was going to say a nice left hook this time, but obviously Spence is literally.
Oh, he walked into that though, big right hook by Crawford.
But this is what's going to happen because Spence knows he has to go for the kill, and that's what he's trying to do. He's going for the big shot, and
as I say, Crawford still got his fight, isn't he? He's
absolutely. Crawford's very happy now.
Hand there. Spence is hurt.
Oh, Spence is very hurt here. Spence is. It's over.
And to be fair, that was only going one way, in my opinion. He stumbled when he hit him.
Yeah, and I think the referee was right.
Yeah,
to intervene
before someone gets really hurt here.
Yeah, I mean it was one-way traffic.
Yeah, there was one big banging shot there, and Spence really he took that massive shot, and then all of a sudden,
but
he looked like he didn't really know where he was at.
Absolutely,
but was going to unload, and the ref thought, we can't see any more of this. The doctor's been checking on Spence throughout, and I think to be fair to the referee, he got that spot on there.
Oh, the referee did. He knew there was no point in allowing Spence to any additional punishment. I mean, like there was a knockdown there or whatever, and Spence and Crawford just talking to each other in the ring. But I have to say, what a performance by Crawford. And in terms of pound for pound, I'm sorry, anyway, I'm sorry your reign was so short, but Crawford is back to number one in everyone's books now. He has to be, because
to the point that
and look at them dancing. Oh,
he's now doing a dance in the ring. It's going to be a good night out, especially with the girl with the blue hair. I don't know how they're still in the top. Bleed me.
I was like, who there? Oh, right, yeah. But no.
What a performance! What a performance! They're just breaking it down here. Jabs 42% Crawford to 11% Spence, 60% power. Spence 34, just a 50%. 185 of 369 punches landed.
Funny there, Spence is almost double it is double actually on the body shots landed.
But I think
because that was Crawford's high guard.
That was the only option.
Yeah, because Crawford's high guard. But what a performance from Crawford.
And you know what? Hats off to Spence. He was resilient throughout. He took some major shots in there that would have put a lot of guys down.
Oh, absolutely.
It just shows that, do you know what? It's just amazing that this guy's alive and we got to see this fight, because everything he's come through and he's got to an undisputed fight after that just shows how tough he really is. But the champion, as we say, the undisputed king is Terence Crawford. Incredible.
And they're just showing the replay now of the finish. And there you see Crawford was
right hand followed by a jab.
Yeah, but Spence was throwing it all into that hook, and he ended up getting caught out by it. But he was at the Last Chance Saloon, and he knew that. So he was throwing everything wildly, whereas Crawford could just pick him off. And
do you see it ringside as well? There's obviously the other official
landed on his gloves, and Crawford immediately flicks back on the temple, and then a left hook and another left hook right on the jaw, and then a straight right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was vicious. Oh, yeah, it was like a rag doll. It was a perfect stoppage by the referee. Perfect stoppage.
Yeah, I think he was spot on there. Absolutely spot on. So, there we have it, Ender. Fantastic performance by Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford, now the undisputed welterweight king. It's fair to say I can't see anyone
Well,
stopping him. I just can't see
he's
it.
He's all the baubles now. Now, what Spence is going to do now is going to go up in weight anyway. It'll be interesting to see what Crawford does. Does he go up in weight? Does he retire? I don't think he'll retire. But
look at that: 40 fights, 40 wins, 31 knockouts. Incredible. That is incredible. So yeah.
But just wondering as well. I just noticed that. My prediction, round 9 to 11. Bang, round 9.
Yeah, I got Terence Crawford, late stoppage. I got So I'm just chuffed that we got to see it, to be perfectly honest.
Oh yeah, no, but I was just saying our predictions were also right. Obviously, no, this is brilliant and everything, but yeah, I'll be having a nice Sunday dinner tomorrow. Put it that way.
Yeah, but no, Ender, thank you very much as always. Make sure you hit the subscribe button at home, people. Benji, thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah.
Hit the subscribe button and check out the rest of the content. You're more than welcome,
mate. Benji, the guy that I just on Twitter, he said he was going to follow it along on Twitter, and I don't know if it's the same guy. I just sent the link real quick, and if it is, thanks a million. Or if it's not, anyway, however you found this, Benji, thanks a million for staying with us. It was an absolutely amazing fight. Joel, thank you for watching it along with me because I enjoyed it. And you know what? I just want to say this, and it's so funny. I used to miss not having the volume on, and now I prefer it with the volume off because, okay, you can't hear the fighters, but you eliminate all the rubbish, that comes with it. So you're just watching the fight with your own eyes and judging it with your own eyes. I mean, your eyes can see how powerful a shot is. You don't need any kind of sound effects. But no, it's amazing. But I really enjoyed that this evening, tonight, this morning. I don't know, whatever time it is. But fair play, Joel. And we definitely we'll be back again. Who knows with what? But nothing quite like that great performance by the pound for pound king, Terence Crawford.
And on that note, Ender, thank you very much for joining us. And
a pleasure.
Yeah, have some of this.
Have it.